So, what happens when business takes a nosedive? The usual playbook, right? You cut costs, you hunker down, you brace for impact. But what if the toughest times are actually the biggest opportunity for leadership to really show up? We're going to look at the story of one manufacturer who turned a crisis into, well, a masterclass on investing in people. Let's start with a number: negative 20%. For one Chicago area manufacturer, this wasn't just some abstract figure on a spreadsheet. No, this was a sudden 20% drop in business. Oof, you can almost feel the pressure in that, can't you? Budgets tightening, anxiety creeping up, the whole company just on edge. And the owner's immediate reaction? Pretty much what you'd expect. He said, "We can't afford anything new right now. A total shutdown on any new spending." He was in pure survival mode. And honestly, who can blame him? When your business takes a hit like that, it's a completely understandable reaction. All right, so there's the setup, the challenge, a major downturn. This is a classic business crisis, but believe me, the way this leader handled it was anything but typical. A downturn like this has this powerful ripple effect. It's not just a number the folks in the front office are worried about. Out on the shop floor, morale was just tanking. You could literally feel the stress spreading from person to person. It created this really tense, difficult environment. But then, right in the middle of all this pressure, something unexpected happened. An opportunity popped up. And this is the turning point in our story. It's where the focus shifts from just surviving to finding a really creative and honestly a surprisingly powerful solution. And it all came down to this one question that just changes everything. Think about it. At a time when every single penny is being counted, what if the most impactful thing you could do for your company and for your people had a price tag of zero? Yeah, it almost sounds too good to be true, doesn't it? So, how is that even possible? Well, the answer was something called workforce development incentives. Basically, these are programs, a lot of them are government funded, and they're designed to help businesses invest in their teams. They cover the costs for things like training or, in this case, a well-being program. And this right here perfectly captures the owner's complete 180. When he was first approached about a new well-being program, his gut reaction was what we heard before: no budget. But then he learned it could be fully funded. And that hesitation, it just melted away into relief. All of a sudden, he realized he could support his team without spending a single dime.
So, what was the impact of this? Well, the effect of this people first decision was frankly immediate. Investing in his team, especially when money was so tight, started to transform the entire culture of the company.
And here's the really crucial part: the employees saw it. They didn't just see some new corporate program. No, they saw their boss making a deliberate choice to take care of them right when things were at their most difficult. And that one action spoke so much louder than any company-wide email ever could. That feeling set off this powerful chain reaction on the shop floor. It started with a genuine sense of appreciation for their leader, and that appreciation directly fueled a huge, visible rise in overall morale. You could just feel the difference.
And listen, this wasn't just some vague feeling of, oh, things are better now. The benefits were concrete. Team members actually started sharing how the self-care strategies from the program were helping them in their daily lives. People reported having better focus at work, way more energy, they felt more resilient, and they were even sleeping better. These are real, tangible results.
So when you pull back and look at the whole story, what's the ultimate takeaway? For any leader watching, it all boils down to one simple but incredibly powerful principle. And here it is: the best investment you can make isn't in new equipment, it's in your people. Simple as that. Look, in manufacturing, it's so tempting to think that the next big, shiny machine is going to solve all your problems. But this story proves that investing in the well-being and the morale of your team provides a return that no piece of equipment ever can. And let's not forget the most stunning detail of this whole thing. The cost to the company for this entire morale-boosting, performance-enhancing initiative was $0. A big goose egg. When you talk about return on investment, I mean, come on, it just doesn't get any better than that. So we'll leave you with this question. When your back is against the wall and every dollar counts, it is so easy to overlook the opportunities that are right there in front of you. But maybe, just maybe, your best investment is hiding in plain sight, in the very people who show up to work for you every single day.